Hey, it's Noel from the Enduro Bureau. I am here at the Corduroy Enduro. It's all done and dusted. I'm here with my partner in media crime, Jared Stock.
Yellow.
Yellow, Jared.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. And we're here with the top three finishers from the Cord. We've got in first place, Tyler Medaglia from Honda Canada, GDR Racing, Fox Racing Canada. We got P2, Phil Chainé, KTM Canada, Fly Racing Canada. And in P3, Alex Gougeon, Husqvarna Canada, and MVM Motosport. Guys, hell of a weekend. Congratulations. Phil, why don't we start with you, because you're close to me. Just tell me about, physically close to me, not emotionally, you know.
Okay.
Maybe later.
Yeah, maybe in Spain.
There you go. Tell me about your weekend.
Yeah, it was a good weekend. A couple of crash, but the course was very fun. Was dry. Some test was technical, some test was fast. So it was a good mix. And yeah, very happy with. I finished second on day one, finished second on day two. Some battle of close to Tyler, and a good battle all weekend with Alex for sure for the second place. And very happy with how I ride this weekend.
Yeah, you've been coming off a pretty good FMSQ campaign. You've had some great results, and then probably some you weren't quite as happy about. Were you feeling confident coming into the Corduroy?
Yeah, I was. All my season was good, so I win the Sprint Enduro at Jared series.
Out in Alberta, yeah.
Yeah, it was fun for that. FMSQ, I'm still second on the championship, so we have one race left next week, just before Spain. So yeah, I try my best to finish second. Alex already win the championship, so I will try to finish second for sure.
Well, Alex Gougeon, yeah, you did win the championship, and was that championship number 4 in FMSQ for you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm fourth championship. C'est quoi que tu veux dire? Je veux dire que je suis content là-bas? Ouais. Yeah. I'm happy with this, and yeah. Cool.
It's good. And then for you, how did your Cord weekend go? Did it go according to plan mostly?
The plan for this Cord is just ride safe for limited the mistake for big crash. The Cord take a big chance for fast and ISDE on 2 weeks. My first time, so I'm happy to back home with all my with the safety exactly.
Right on. And Tyler Medaglia. No one knows how to say your name, man. No one. Do you even know?
Yeah, I don't even know. Depends on what region of Italy, maybe.
But hey, you're the big dog this weekend, man. You killed it. I think. You won most of the tests. I think Phil maybe got you a couple of times today. I don't know about yesterday. Alex got you one. And, but I mean, yeah, you just rode consistent. You put together a safe lead and then ripped the motocross. And yeah, tell us about it.
Yeah, it was good. Like the guys say, it's we got to be paying attention at this race, right? Because you're trying to go fast, and there's a lot of stuff under the ground that it's really tough to see. And it's harder to decipher whether it's dirt or bedrock, and then when there's roots on top of the rock, it just takes you wherever it wants to go. So you gotta be you cannot take it easy on any of the tests, especially if you're trying to go fast. You can't be thinking about anything else but exactly what you're doing at that moment. So yeah, I mean, I rode the 450 this time just because I'm riding one in Spain, and I've been, I have it set up pretty dialed in for FMSQ, so I wanted to see if it, and the bike is very similar to my Spain bike, so I was really happy with how it worked. Even in the stuff that was pretty unpredictable, I think it was a lot better setup than I had last year. So I felt better this year, even though it was. I think this year it was harder to go fast because of vision. But at the same time, I think I was more comfortable. So.
And when you say vision, you're talking more about the leaves. There was a lot of leaves on the ground here.
Yeah, and last year I was a bit further back in the starting row. So, last year I was 12, and I didn't drop back last year at all. And I was on row 4 this year, and I didn't drop back at all either. So I was just because they keep it the same and stay on course. And yeah, there was some some tests in the hardwoods where I would, especially the longer ones, because I'd had time to pass a bunch of people, and I was going through stuff first, and the leaves would be flush with the ground, so I couldn't see the ruts, I couldn't see anything. So I'm just kind of guessing and looking at the arrows, and it was some spots were really sketchy and scary, so I had to like use my brain, what little one I have.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll let Jared take this one, but I remember Jared talking last night, and he was saying about your navigation, like from course marker to course marker was just pinpoint when he was following your line in the leaves. So Jared, maybe you want to take it away from there.
Yeah, I just was mentioning that when, like, you could tell when it was fresh leaves when I was following your lines yesterday, because it was like on point and flowed through it. But I was like, in my perspective, trying to figure out where to go through the leaves was something, and at least I had a little bit of black dirt from where you went through, so it was good to follow that. But I figured it would be tough if you're any earlier. But yeah, when it comes to the cord, I was thinking, it's technical tests. There's a couple sections that can kind of make or break a weekend, or it's either that or some bike troubles or anything like that. Is there anything with you guys? Did you guys make it through the two Blackberry and Greens technical sections fine? Did you have any bike issues that kind of held up? Any issues there?
Ton bike était correct.
Yep. Green Mountain is good for me. No crash, good test, and Blackberry today 2 crash on the river with the lapper. Mm-hmm. It's not super good. Yesterday at the last test, big crash. That's me. Just washing the front end, and the big crash. Today is a good day, and my bike is good too. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, the technical tests were good for me. Like Alex said, I also had a good Greens Mountain. I think that was one of the ones I walked, so that kind of helped because I kind of had an idea of where I was going to go. So, and it wasn't very bad with the leaves. Blackberry, it was a little bit tough on the 450, just because it was a lot of inertia and it was kind of. Like I had to really focus, and then I fell once in the river, like Alex said. But I felt like early on, but I had no lappers, so it was smooth sailing. It was just me gooning out and slip sliding around. Yeah.
For me, Green Mountain was good. I just lost two times the front, so I lost maybe 4 or 5 seconds. And I get stuck to, I waited for a lapper to move because it was just an edge, so I lost maybe 20 seconds, but I pushed hard after that and happy with the test still. And today, Blackberry, I have the first 5 minutes I crashed twice in the ditch, so maybe I lost already 25 seconds maybe. So I try like to go fast after that like crazy to win some time, and yeah, I was good. I just finished 4 or 5 seconds behind Tyler, but he crashed too. But I would like to see if I don't crash, if I will beat him on this test. But yeah, I give all I have on this test and the last test too. So yeah, it was still a good weekend. A couple of crash, but no back issues, and I just hurt my ass a little bit because the rough, but that's it.
Do you have another one? Or?
No.
Okay, well, I've got one. So, guys, if there's one moment that stood out from the weekend, one big moment, good or bad, that stood out for you guys, what was it?
Their interview, no?
Yeah, it's awesome.
No, I think for real, every test I have fun. Only the last test yesterday, it was rough, and we tried to go fast, but it's difficult to go fast, and it was very rough, a big hole everywhere. So I would like to take off this test next year.
My favorite test was probably, I think it's McDuff's. It's like 3.4 kilometers. Yep. That was probably my favorite one. That stuck out. Somerville was obviously really good because it was longer and really flowy, but so those are probably my 2 favorites. And then, like Phil said, the last test yesterday was awful. And then the Mount Baldy, the last one today, again,
Yeah,
awful.
right.
Like I didn't.
Awful how?
It just was notchy, and you like it would
try to
catch
go
you.
fast, but-
You can't go fast on it, and there was like sticks pointing at your chest, and
Yeah.
I don't know, Blair. We need to sweep that a bit better next time. Where was your brother doing? Was he napping? Yeah.
But for real, just only this one is.
The last one yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's Blair's fault. Moving on.
Yeah. And you just leave it and we see nothing. So.
Did you sabotage that bridge before I got there?
Cut.
It's on the new stuff. Once it's made, I'm making new stuff.
We're just giving it a hard time.
My best moment on the weekend.
When
But,
Carlo
yeah.
make you lunch.
Yeah, exactly.
Always a winner.
No, the whole shot at the last test push out the Tyler with my 250F. So sorry, Tyler. And I like the Macduff. It's super cool test, and Somerville today. So yeah, the fast test and the sand test is
And obviously for you, a highlight is the interviews.
yeah. Comment il a dit?
Le meilleur, c'est l'interview.
C'est ça, exactly. Yeah. Thank you, Enduro Bureau.
It sounds way better in French.
Yeah, it does sound good.
Enduro bureau. Enduro bureau.
I guess the last thing is we're just 2 weeks out from heading to Spain for ISDE. Any last thoughts that that you have in your heads right now as you're starting into that final preparation for Spain?
I think the worst is I see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the thing.
It's tough.
No, we have me and Alex. We have the last FMSQ next week, and we have 4 days to prepare before we fly. So rest and try to don't crash next week and be healthy for 6 days for sure.
Tyler, are you going to be at the last FMSQ?
No, because my talent is racing at Blue Crew 85 Cup in England at the Nations. So I'm going to ride, get home, and probably ride a couple times this week. And hopefully my bike still runs after that burnout. I smoked the clutch on it, I think. But just that to get ready. And I'm pretty stoked with my bike and all my settings, so I'm pretty confident going into 6 days, and I think we got an excellent team.
My plan before the 6 days, I follow Phil for the 6 days on the airport, and follow Phil and good sleep, and that's it. Yeah, get ready.
I'd say just a little tip, judging off last night's competition, the East Coast team needs to work on their tire changing skills a little bit.
It's not the East Coast. It's Tyler need to work on it. That's the thing.
Sorry,
There's no Tyler in team.
But we can do nothing. He's already the faster guy, so
Hey, I'm trying, guys. Jeez.
you need to go fast during the day. Fuck the tires.
Yeah.
You don't need that.
All right, guys. Well, look, I know you're tired. It's been a long 2 days. I really appreciate you taking the time at the end of it all. Congratulations on your podium finishes at the 2024 Corduroy Enduro, the Canadian National Enduro Championship, and really looking forward to seeing what you guys get going in Spain.
Thank you.
Congrats, guys.
All right, boys.